Hello guys, it's Transgender Yuki here, and welcome back to Elden Ring, Yuki's quest to become Elden Lord. Let's see, Duelist Moonblade. One of these is going to be proven. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I wonder what happened here. It was an absolute bloodbath. I finally killed the SOB that was a pain in the ass. Question is, which sword do I want to start summon a mimic with? Really? Okay, I can see how this is going to go. Actually, no. Let's start with that. Let's start with this. Let's get the mimic on this, because then we can double the frostbite damage on that one. A little easier. Pop that. Drop the mimic. It did so much better the first time around, but when he changed, he went after me like immediately and just destroyed me before I can do anything at all. It's like I said, I said this was going to be a pain, and I was right. It's going to be a pain. Chair rubbing against the desk. So yeah, start off with this again. I'm going to start with the Stars of Ruin. I could go after Moog, but I want to go after him. I want to get Malaket done and then go after, and then go against Horalu and do Moog. If I could do that all in this episode, then that will be good, because then we can go focus on Melania, and that's going to be interesting. Pop that again. Nope. Ow, nope. Fuck you. I died to the after effects of his attack. Damn it! Nothing I could do about that. Nothing I could do about that at all. Besides, I took too much damage at the start of it. He got me at a barrel roll. Did anyone see how he managed to get me there? And he one-shot me? Did anyone see that? Would probably have a much better chance to get Moog right now than going after Malekith at the moment, but I want to go after the wolf first. still feel like I need to start the mimic with this. Okay, that's a load of crap. You spawn, you son of a bitch. That's a load of garbage. I hate it when he does that. I hate it when he does that. He immediately started running. I hate that part. Where he just immediately spawns right on top of you just as you get started. I know if I played this all the time and got them skills up on this game, I probably would be as good, just as good, if not, yeah, just as good, better than average, and be able to dodge all those attacks and barely take any damage whatsoever. But I'm just not that kind of person. It'd be nice if I can get the mimic to do the chilling touch, to do the breath, and then immediately start poking him. That would get that frostbite damage immediately on, and that would help. But damn, to get me right at the entrance and not let me have a chance of setting anything up. Nope. Again, can't do anything. It's gonna be one of those moments where things worked out so well, especially at the beginning, at the start, and then all of a sudden everything changes. And this is how things happen. You get one good attempt, one decent attempt, and then somehow you get screwed over in the second phase. We'll try Malekith one more time. If it doesn't go well, we'll go after Moog. And then we'll at least have Moog beat. But it just sucks. It just sucks. It's almost like I just need to run. Get away from him, let the mimic take over, get him distracted, and then just blast the daylights out of him. And then try to recharge up just so we could do some damage to his second phase. But it just sucks. Pop that. And yeah, I'm not using any additional thing. Start running. Just let him aggro the mimic. Okay, we got closer. I don't want to look at... I want to pay attention more to this. Stop. No, of course. We're gonna go after Moog. We're gonna change things up. We're gonna go after Moog. Really would. You tell people not to message you because you're not gonna pay attention to DMs, but people don't listen. Right, we're gonna go after Moog. We're gonna change things up. We're gonna go after the Moogster. I guess it's one of those things too. It's like, do we need to do... I guess I could go change Adula's blade to Comet Slicer or whatever the heck it was. But I'm not gonna. Really depends. I guess the Mimic can use whatever it wants. Because it can switch over and use whatever you have on it. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Maybe it's just not the right time to go after Malekith. Other way too that I could probably start things off is if I start using Rock Sling, that could get the stun, and then that means I could spam everything else. I don't need to see the cuts. You don't need to go with the cutscene. See, that was better. I don't think we can level up, though. I think we're gonna have... Yeah, we'll need... Don't think... Like, I could... Like I said, I could talk to that person right now. But I'm not going to. Because we're not towards the end yet. No, that still don't get me. That still don't get me. I would at least want to level up stamina at least once. And that's not gonna help me get there. I'm gonna go here. As much crap as you guys would want to give me by going here, I want to at least level up stamina just one more time. It's like, yeah, I could probably boost... I could probably... Spear Call Ritual and summon downpour of spectral spears. That would be a good weapon to use. I could use this one. But... would that really work? Because before, it wasn't that useful as before. It didn't prove to be as useful. Oh, so close. I want to at least level up stamina once, so I'm going to do this until I... You stupid bird. I want to do this just so I can level up stamina once, and then we'll go after Malekith. One more time, or actually, we'll keep going after him until we win. That's probably one of the things that are going to have to go. It's just going to have to happen. One more. I think one more should do it. Yeah, that should be more than enough to do it. I guess if I use this weapon one more time, how useful do you think it will be? I don't think it'll be of any use. I really don't. I wanna level up endurance at least one more time. It should be a lot higher than what it is. I know it should, but we're just gonna go with that. Some will say I probably should have my mind at 80. You're probably right. I should, but nope. I really don't think this is gonna do any good. I really don't. It could be too. It's like, yeah, you're probably not using the right stuff. You need to use a different item set and whatnot. Yeah, you're probably right, which means I probably should have looked things up a little bit more. How in the bloody hell? I have no idea how that got to there. This is one of the things that we're gonna have to have on us. I know this would be good to have too if you can manage to not die in the first hit. Make sure I'm at full set, ready to go. I don't think this is gonna do well. I thought it would do well before, and it was absolute garbage. We'll see. We'll freaking see. Because I don't want to sit there and spam this boss fight all in one episode, and then either have to spend time to edit it down or just leave it as is, because this is the majority of the run is me just going after Malekith. Nope. That's my bad there. I didn't prepare before I went in. That's my fault. That's my fault on that. But look at it this way. If he runs incredibly quick at us and then kills us right at the gate, then that pretty much tells me this is one of the runs where I have to do this off camera, because it's going to take all day to do it. It's going to take hours to do it. I don't want to sit here and record a two-hour vid of me just getting absolutely wrecked by Malekith. Am I gonna try again? Yeah, might as well. We need something to work in our favor. Damn it. Come on, Mimic, kill him. Come on, Mimic. No! We were so close. We were so close. I probably should have switched the Stars of Ruin. That's probably what I should have done. Oh man, that was so much better. I know the spiral one also follows, and it does damage as it goes through. That's another one I can use as well. But it takes so much. It takes so much stamina to use that move. I mean, this is another sword I can use, and Ruinous Ghost Flame. Bittery Cold Bite. I mean, I could use this one. I don't know how good it will do. Technically, this would be like the best weapon I could use. Technically. Shard Spiral. Thanks, Mimic. You saved my ass. For how long, I don't know. Such a bastard. Really? I couldn't do anything there. It's like I was fucking stunned. I couldn't heal, I couldn't do shit. It's one of those things where it's just irritating, you know? It's like you want to get mad at it, it's just like you can't, because you know you can do better than this. So you're most likely like wasting your time being pissed off at yourself more than you are at the game. At this point, I really don't care about runes. I really don't. I just want to finish this run. I want to beat Malekith, and if I have the time, go after Hoarlu and beat him. That's what I want to do. You do that, and you do that last bit of damage needed. There we go! Remembrance of the back blade.
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
Maybe. Maybe. We do this. We go after the first Elden Lord, Horaloo, and then in the next episode it'll be all about Melania. Once I remember how to get back there again. As soon as I remember how to get back there again, that'll be all about Melania. Also see if I can get my hands on the what was it? Talisman there, if I could find it. Like, the whole point of this is to get Yuki to Elden Lord status, and then I'll let you guys decide on whether you want to see me do a Shadow of the Earth replay run. And those will probably be the longest episodes yet, because I'm not going to stop until I beat the bosses. So, it's just one of those things. Yeah, I got it's one of those things. Do I could. But right now, I'm just gonna make my way. Give me the chilling touch back. I need that on me at all times. Chilling touch works so well. Because you know how it is when you go to do that move of this. And you sit there, you let them come in, and then you start poking them. They get that frostbite thing immediately. That's what's so good about it. And then it just stays on your blade. Thanks for the additional rune arc. I'm gonna need that later. I'm wondering, is there like a weapon or something I'd never found before on top of this dragon? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Maybe I should have waited. I don't even know if I'll be able to get up there now. I'm trying to wonder if there really is a weapon on top of that dragon's head. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Maybe I'll mess with that later. I don't think there, because it looks like the spiral thing of what we're looking at here. That's what it looks like. Stupid ass. That's what I get for fucking around. Maybe that's something I should have found earlier when we were messing about in here in this place. I do remember. The thing is, when we went into this place, the mimic was only a +3 though. I should go get. I'm gonna go get the runes because if we beat Horalu on the first try, we might be able to upgrade stamina again. I probably should upgrade strength, but strength is good enough where it's at. It'd probably be a lot better if I put in the time to upgrade strength to at least 30. But no, let's go gather the runes that I stupidly left behind there. Well, maybe there is a way for me to get up there if I went that way, but that's a long run up. I guess it would have been so much better to grab it. Actually, no, it's probably up there, isn't it? Well, screw you. I ain't gonna climb back up on that thing. Screw those runes. To hell with it. Yeah, I'm gonna go after Melania after this. It's gonna be all in its own episode. No, wait, hold on. Let's drop the mimic. Because we're gonna have to,
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden. It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us. As we come back to eternity. I move in my bones. A tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
well, that's where you're wrong, Gideon, because Yuki is a female. Well, we took down Gideon. I'm hoping I don't have to fight one of those stupid assassin dudes again. That's gonna piss me off if I do. I don't see it, so we should be good. Yep, the last fight in this episode is going to be against this guy, and this guy alone. That's the thing though. I'm not bothering to use these yet. I'm holding on to them. It would be smart for me to use them, but I'm not going to. I'm not buffing. Like doing, I'll do this. This is the one thing that I will do. We're gonna need Starlights of Ruin, and I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna speed this up. We don't have to see this. Knew that was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna end up dying there. That was bound to happen. I know I never end up being lucky and not taking any damage on the first try. It's like you could barrel roll after the first thing, and then barrel roll again when you're lucky. But it's always that one uppercut strike with the axe that he always gets you on. He always seems to get you on. I know there's another boss fight on the floating islands things I haven't bothered to do yet. I know that. I also have an imbued key that could get me there a lot quicker than happening to go run around. So that's one other thing I could do. Pop that again. Let's. Because that first initial one you can dodge. It's the other ones you can't. I'm gonna get a drink while I can.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service.
Siraj. The fact that he has to pry the lion off of his back.
I've given thee courtesy enough.
He has now gone Super Saiyan.
Now I fight as Horalu. Warrior!
Sorry, Mimic. Oh, that's my bad. That is my bad. I should have ran the other way instead of running towards him. That is my fault on that one. Ah, man. That is all my bad. My bad. Oh, man. Da 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 da. Let's try that again, but less suck. Alright, well, not you. Do I go Shard Spiral? That doesn't... no. We're gonna go Starlights of Ruin. Again, I'm not worried about the runes, so if I don't collect the runes, I don't collect the runes. What do I do? The moon. Drop in the big old fat moon on you. What do I need to level up again? Here's the thing, though. I'm gonna go here. New items can be purchased. What may those new items be? I could go, I don't even know. Don't have them. Should I waste five? I don't really need it. That's the thing, that's the funny part. Catch flame. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. It really depends because the Axe of Godfrey. And then there's this. Horaloo's Earthshaker. The one thing that we should have if I had, let's just say if I used fisticuffs and used fist-based weapons, this would be perfect for it. But again, I've never had. If I was going through and using an axe run only, and that was the weapon I was going to use, especially colossal weapons, the Axe of Godfrey would probably be the main weapon, straight up main weapon. But this Malekith's Black Blade is a heavy, heavy blade. But this is the one that I've seen people rely on the most. Creates an illusionally black blade, then leaps forward to deliver a spinning slash that emits a wave of light. This can be followed up with an additional attack. The blade doesn't do additional dealing damage. It reduces the foe's maximal HP and continues to sap their current HP for a very short time. I'm going to acquire that. But all the rest of it, this guy, I'm gonna say goodbye and just take his room. And that would be the end of that. So, I know what she wants to do. She wants me to talk to him and try and talk him out of continuing the forging. He's like, all of a sudden, I can't. That's the thing, though. Which one do I upgrade to level 10? That's the thing. Do I go with Moonveil? Because I already have the other thing at level 10. I could upgrade this to... But then again, there's this one, and that would be like a good thing to use as well. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Get that one up to level 10. I think that's about all I can really do.
Could you tell me why does that?
Yeah, that's about all I can really do. I know I'm mainly this is mainly a dex build, but in order for you to use this weapon, you gotta have that strength up a bit. But this is one of the weapons you want to go into it with and deal that frostbite damage, which is really good to use, which is also why you should also follow up with a Duelist Moonblade. That's also really good. But yeah, I'm gonna look up where I need to go and what I need to do to find that one place to get to the other place, to get to the snow place, to get to the other place, just so we can get to Melania. And then we'll have a whole episode dedicated to Melania and Melania only. That whole Melania run. And I'm literally going to go straight towards Melania. I'm not going to go do any additional thing. I'm going to go straight towards Melania. And then we'll fight her. And then that'll be the end of it. No matter how long that episode is, we're going to end it with that episode. And then the final episode is probably going to be the longest one. It'd be against Radagon and the Elden Beast. That's going to be an absolute shit show. It's going to take a long time. So bear with me when I get to that point. And then we're just going to call it there. And then I'll leave it up to you guys if you guys want to see a Shadow of the Erdtree run. Whether with this character or with the other character that I already have. That's currently in its third new game. Which I had not completed. But I will complete that once I get my endurance where I want it to be. My endurance on that character is nowhere near where it needs to be. It's basically the same endurance that this character has with 18 endurance. It's pretty much, it's got like 2 more points. So let's say about 20 endurance. That endurance needs to be a lot higher. So if I wanted to spend this time in between now and that episode of Melania to where I want to get both endurance and mind up and maybe increase my health a bit, I'm going to have to put a hell of a lot of time in farming runes to do that. So that's to say, if I wanted to do that before Melania, I will do that. So that way we have a proper character for endgame, even though technically this is already pretty proper as is, even though some will say mind and endurance should be a lot higher or vigor should be a lot higher. But yeah, I'm thinking we just need to go with that. So I'm gonna go and see you guys in the next one. I will make a decision whether I'm going to go farm runes or go get everything sorted for Melania, so that way we can go get that straight shot to Melania. So, peace.